welcome J. Edwards Holt.
Hey, thank you for having me.
J. Edwards Holt is going to be at our Fall Book Festival that is taking place on Saturday, October 17th, 2026, at the Randall House in downtown Greer, the same day as the Artisan Makers Market. So, lots going on right downtown Greer. We're going to have about 30 authors in the house, which is going to be fabulous. Great big variety of genres. Can you show us and elaborate more on the books that you are going to be bringing?
Sure. Most of what I'm going to be bringing is uh, fantasy fiction, which is most what I do, but I do a
Hmm.
couple of other genres too. This is one of my main and most popular books, Little Men, Big Treasures. It fits into the pretty much the middle grade to the young adult category.
Hmm.
It's about dwarves that go on an adventure and hunt for treasure. It's been enjoyed by people in middle school all the way up to far beyond that. Um, uh, and then this is the sequel to that one. I don't have the third one on hand right now, but
Okay.
um, so that is a trilogy. Um,
Nice.
and in addition to that, I have my um, other trilogy. This is the Barren World trilogy. These are a little bit thicker. They're more young
Mm,
adult than middle grade. So
okay.
um,
Little bit more reading material there.
yeah, 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 a little bit more complex reading material as well. So um, let's see, those are some of the fantasy fiction. Then another one I really like that I'll be bringing is my. This one is not a fiction one. This is a memoir, sort of my childhood growing up with mental illness and stuff. So I think
Mm,
um, that appeals to people. Um, Then another one I have on hand is for fans of short books. This is the Queen's Colors. It's middle grade to young adult as well, but it's a quick read for people who like quick reads.
mm-hmm.
Um, and then I also have this one that people enjoy. This is Seven
Mm,
Branches. This one's actually got like a lot of pictures in it. It's kind
okay.
of, let me see if I can get it in front of the camera.
There.
Kind
Okay.
of like an encyclopedia for the different types of characters and locations and things like that in the books. Um, and that's all I actually have on hand right now. I really got to order some more, but I don't have all 18 on hand right now, but I will have them at the showing, and hopefully a new one. I'm working on a new one I want to release before then, so hopefully I'll have that too.
So your new one, is that also going to be similar to what you've been writing, or is it a totally new genre?
Yeah, it's in the same family, in the same universe as as the other books,
Hmm.
but this one leans more into the horror genre.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
so
wanted to
not
have.
really YA.
Yeah, no, this one's not YA. This one's just A.
So what got you started writing fantasy and all of that? And did your memoir come out before or after you started writing fiction?
The memoir was after. That was in, I think it was, let me see, December of 24. That was
Hmm.
December of 2024 when that came out. And then the first fantasy book I did was in 2017. Um, but I just, thought about my journey growing up with those troubles, and my mom always told me I should write about some of that to help people who might be struggling with the same thing. So
Mhm.
I finally decided to go ahead and just write a lot of that stuff down.
So with your fantasy, what got you going in that direction?
I've always loved, watching fantasy movies and TV shows and reading fantasy books. I like science fiction too, but I haven't written a science fiction book yet. I hope to do that one day too. But I love writing in the fantasy genre. where I started and where I feel the most at home.
Now, are all your books, all of your books, are they connected in worlds, or do you have two separate worlds going on?
They're all connected. All the fantasy books I've written are connected in the same world right now.
Do you have to read them one in order, or can you read them out of order?
Only the trilogies, you need to read
Mm-hmm.
those in order, but other than that, a lot of the books are standalone or in different places in the timeline that you can kind of jump in anywhere.
Now, are you a plotter or are you a pantser, or somewhere in between?
Probably somewhere in between. I mean, I think about them a lot, so I guess you could say plotter because I
Mm-hmm.
think about it a lot and plan it ahead. I mean, definitely a lot of things happen on the fly, things
Mm-hmm.
that I wasn't expecting for sure. And sometimes I'm glad they do, but mostly a plotter.
So you've got 18, you've got another one coming out. Do you have more books in your fantasy series that you'll be coming out with?
Yeah, that's the plan. I've got a ton of stories right now. Then I got a
Hmm.
lot more stories than I have time, I think. So I, I got so many I want to write, but I can only get them done so fast. But it's my goal to just get all these stories out.
Now, is writing your day job or do you have a separate day job?
It's what I do all the time.
Ooh, that's always fun. I always love
Yeah.
when you're able to just, and it's not just set and write because there's so much more to it. And so you had the graphics that were in the one book. Did you do those or do you have someone else do those for you?
No, I commissioned two artists to do those. Yeah, I can't draw like that, unfortunately, but I can just do the writing and I can see it in my head, but I can't do the drawing.
Okay. So you also have, I believe, a coloring book.
Yes, I forgot to bring that out. Yeah, it's a coloring book based on the universe that all the fantasy books are in.
You've got quite the range then. You've got everything from adult to color. Well, coloring books are actually making the comeback for the adults. So, but middle grade and young adult, quite the variety there.
Yeah, I
Um,
like to kind of have an entry point for everybody.
Now, what did you do before writing? Did you have a day job, a career before you became an author?
Yeah, before I became an author, I worked in education for 8 years.
What grades were you teaching?
I did some student teaching in second grade and
Mm.
did a little bit of middle grade.
No, okay. Do your students ever come and purchase your books, or is that in a different area compared to where you live now?
Um, it's not really a different area, but I haven't seen many of them in recent years.
Okay, so you are going to be joining us from North Carolina, so not too terribly far away. We share borders. Um, and I look forward to seeing you in person. And that'll be in October. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to do this interview and talk about your books.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.